Hello traders, Pecanzington from Gold Medal Stock Chart for VRNI, Origin Incorporated, which is an OTC markets traded stock. So the first thing I want to point out is the RSI. You'll notice that the 14-period RSI is currently at 45.51 and the 5-period RSI is currently at 41.97. So in the very near future, we could easily see the 5-period RSI cross right above that 14-period RSI because it's more volatile, and that's considered to be a buy signal. Once some bullish momentum comes in, once we see some buying action here. So if Monday morning, if there's a lot of buying pressure, it's likely we'll see that 5-period RSI cross right back over that 14-period RSI in a nice spike up, and that would be very bullish. The next thing worth pointing out about the RSI is that it's currently trading just below the buy zone of 50 to 70. So, and this is a good range because it leaves a lot of room to run upwards when a bullish move takes place. And it's just a very strong area in terms of the RSI to buy a stock in. So that's one thing we're watching for. The next thing I want to point out here is that the Bollinger Bands are currently within the Keltner channels. So the Bollinger Bands are these blue lines here that I'm going to just trace out really quickly. It's these ones. And it goes off on the bottom here, but as you can see, the bottom Bollinger Band is currently at negative 0004, and the bottom Keltner channel band is at negative 0007. So the Bollinger Bands are still within the Keltner channel on the bottom, even if you can't see it right now, which I can't, so it's not on the chart, but they're within it, and so that means extreme consolidation. VRNI is consolidating very, very powerfully, and it's just kind of shares are swapping hands and being accumulated by a new group of investors to take this up. So when the Bollinger Bands squeeze outside of the Keltner channels, so they cross up to the outside like that, like so, and then you can't see the bottom, but again, if it crosses outside of the Keltner channels, we have what's called a pinch play in our hands. And pinch plays are very powerful. A lot of traders will simply trade pinch plays because they're generally a pretty reliable type of play. They create explosive breakouts a lot of the time. So that's something we want to keep our eyes on here. Now, VRNI just recently put out big marijuana news, which has been huge lately. VRNI is currently trading at just, was it like 0002 was the last sale on Friday. So this is the lowest trading marijuana stock at the moment. There's been huge runs by stocks like SKTO and other huge stocks, MJNA and more. It's a really hot sector right now. So a lot of these stocks are trading above a penny, above 0.005, and so eventually people are hoping for VRNI to be up there with those other companies. And the company keeps doing things like share cancellations to kind of try to increase their value because they're concerned about shareholders here. So VRNI fundamentally is looking really good right now in terms of hype. Now, as you can see, the 0002 support line held on Friday, so that's a very good sign. We're kind of holding that as a springboard, and then once we can cross back above 0004, we're going to find another support line, but for now it's going to act as a resistance. So once we cross that and break it and hold for a day or two, we're going to see that actually becomes the new support line, and I mean that's 100% up from here, 100% in gains, and we'll find a new support if we can hold above that. And then from there, once we break the 7s is the next key resistance level to break. As you can see from chart history here, 0007s have played a key role, and once that falls, we're in really good shape for a huge breakout above 001 in my opinion. So those are some of the key levels to watch here. The next thing I want to point out is that the MACD, which is this one, is right here, is currently bullishly crossed over and it's curling up. So that's a solid short-term bullish momentum indicator. The CMF had been spiking down kind of, as you can see, and that's a retail accumulation indicator. So retail was actually selling there for a while, but you can see that it's kind of settling down and about to go back up, and it's still actually kind of close to bullish territory here, because 0.2 is what's considered bullish, 0.4 is extremely bullish. So at 0.110, we're still really close to bullish territory, and if we can reverse this by by having a huge day on Monday in terms of bullish momentum, it's going to spike right back up into bullish territory, like very, very, very bullish territory. As you can see, it was at 0.5, so very strong accumulation just recently. So a lot of shares have been accumulated here lately. The next thing I want to point out is the Williams percent R, which is this indicator. You can see that it's currently close to being oversold, which means we should soon see a correction back up. And what we like to see on this indicator is that it actually hits the overbought range and kind of oscillates in that range. So that's what we're looking for here in terms of finding the bullish zone of the Williams percent R, and I think it's due to go back there soon because we're getting really close to oversold here. So if we can bounce back up into the overbought category and kind of oscillate in that area, very, very bullish sign. There's no significant trend here as we're currently in consolidation period, and the ROC is at 0. So I mean we're looking for volatility in either direction here. So if the bullish momentum comes in on Monday, it's going to turn pretty bullish really fast. So that's what we're looking for here. The TRIX is positively crossed over, another short-term momentum indicator. Got a nice bullish crossover here, and it's still spiking up really hard. So the TRIX is saying, yeah, we've got a lot of bullish momentum here. Overall, the chart's looking good. It depends on what happens Monday, but I expect to see a lot of buying here. I think VRNI is going to kind of take off. So that's what I've got for VRNI, folks, and I'm not a professional financial advisor, so please watch this video for entertainment purposes only, and I cannot be held responsible for your buy or sell decisions. So good luck trading. Once again, this is a stock chart on VRNI, VRNI Incorporated. Thanks for watching.